Hello, everybody, and welcome, 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 as always. So happy to be here today, where butterflies are free and flowers grow out of your head because it's summer solstice, which is also known as LITHIA in the pagan tradition. And so, Diana and I have tried almost all of the pagan holidays or Sabbats, they call it Sabbat, S-A-B-B, Sabbat. Okay.
Espa, if you say it in the old Celtic spelling, E-S-B-A-T-T, Espa.
Okay. You're the one who's good with this accent thing. Thank you. Anyway, we only missed one, I think, and it was, I don't know, I think we were ill or something. One of us was not well. But anyway, summer solstice cannot be missed. And of course, yesterday, it was you. Okay. Yesterday was the begin. It varies, doesn't it? It's either the 20th, the 21st. It just, yeah. So I thought that it was always.
Well, it's based on when the sun goes into Cancer. And last night in the Eastern time zone, the sun went into Cancer at 5:31 or something like that here.
Okay.
In my time zone. So adjust for your time zone. It would have been earlier by you. It would have
earlier
been
for me. Yeah. Okay. All right. But it's never too late to celebrate these things because I believe that the pagans probably would have done it for a few days.
Well, they do. And there's that hang time. It's a 3-day celebration whenever.
Oh,
because it's the eve and then the day. And then the next day, because the alignments like with Stonehenge and the pyramids, mind you, this Midsummer Eve thing goes on everywhere. It wasn't just a Celtic celebration. It is a multicultural celebration that has been going on since the beginning of time. The pyramids, the sun rises directly in between the Great Pyramids in Egypt, Machu Picchu, everything in South America, everything in Mexico, and Stonehenge. The sun comes up right in between these two stones on solstice. And yes, there is hang time for this.
Absolutely.
Especially since it's, like if we were in Alaska or any part north of there, we'd be standing in the sun for more than 24 hours.
That's true. That's very true. The summer you have to buy those blackout shades if you want to sleep. It's always sunny.
And then you're buying the lights in the winter because there's,
that's
48
true.
hours of darkness.
Yeah. That's too extreme for me, but I know some people, they like it that way. So that's fine. So we're going to talk about all things LITHIA and or the solstice and or the full moon tonight. But later on this evening, we're going to be on with Valerie from Illumination Portal. And we're going to continue our conversation at 6 p.m. Eastern time and 6 p.m. Pacific time and 9 p.m. Eastern time. So it'll be kind of like a fun celebration all day long for us. And so I'm wearing butterflies because butterflies are free in the summer. And we've got some other things that we'll talk about that represent this holiday. And look at this. It's beautiful. Yeah, there we go.
So Yule.
Christmas. Yeah.
Christmas is Yule. But in Australia.
Correct.
It is Yule, even though they still celebrate.
Oh,
Christmas
really?
Okay. Yeah. For them. Okay. Because they're going into the shortest day. We're in the northern hemisphere. They're in the southern hemisphere. Even though Christmas still is December 31st for them. Well, right?
You mean 25th?
It's Christmas, right?
Okay.
But this is a flipped calendar for the southern hemisphere. At any rate, when we celebrate Yule, we enter the season of the Oak King. Now, it represents power, strength, integrity. Think of all of the strength just from looking at the oak tree and how durable it is and how it endures the hardships of all seasons. So he rules the time of the short day. He rules from Yule. Oh, here we go with that reverse on me. Till now.
All the way till, okay.
Till now.
So how do you pronounce not Lithia, then it's Litha? Litha?
Litha.
Litha.
And yes, my temporary fell off and I swallowed it. Talk about planting.
Not very seeds. Good for your digestion, but okay.
Yeah. Staying close to home today. Now, here we are in Litha when we get over these 3 days of celebration and time of the hang time. You know, the sun went into Cancer yesterday. The moon is in Capricorn today, or headed into Capricorn any minute if it hasn't already moved. And it's solstice because they're across from each other. Yeah. Now we are entering the days that shorten. And now we enter the rulership of the Holly King. Who also has representations of strength and durability because it grows during the winter. But when we have the Holly King oversees the days that grow short, I should have looked at my notes before I came on. Go ahead.
Let's see. I think I had something here about the Holly King. The Oak King represents daylight, rules from the winter solstice to Litha. During this time, the days get longer. However, during Litha, the Holly King wins the battle and the days get darker until Yule.
Right. Yeah. And the Holly represents fertility, eternal life, protection, optimism, and balance. And the Oak King is strength, endurance, ancient wisdom, power, and justice.
It's nice to have a balance. Yeah.
Right? And all of those things that you can think of that are, antonyms or whatever, synonyms for those expressions, those are what they represent. And so using the Ogum symbols for those trees, and they are the 5 main rulers and saint trees, if you will, of the Druid, of Ogum.
Of the Druid.
Yeah. Right. There's a lot of Ogum that is written for the sake of a tree. And the meaning of that tree represents the meaning of the letter. So when you use Ogum, you can spell with your fingers because it's like this or this or this, and it's like, then you do this, and then it's like you need only 2, you need 2 in a slant. It's so
it's kind of like when you're doing sign language.
Sign language
came from that?
Sign language in ancient times. Absolutely. So Ogum is a very interesting
absolutely
thing to get into.
Yes.
New language to get into. But is it
new language?
No language. No, it's not like Latin though.
No. My mother said that's dead. Don't even think about it. I want to say hi to a few people who've come in because we got we're going to do some Litha readings or new moon readings for you today with our cards. There's a whole bunch of different cards that come with what they call the Season of the Witch deck, and this one is for this particular. So we can use them for a few days around that time, but otherwise it's kind of silly to use them. But when I went through them this morning again, I pulled out what some of the symbology was, and I've been on a high since yesterday. The sky was as blue, and I was ridiculously sitting in my hot tub in a inner tube, floating around my silly small area and just basking in the sun. It just felt so wonderful. So this is my magical time here because it's just a gorgeous place to live in the summertime, at least, because it rains a lot, but we get our benefit. So these are great cards. Diana and I have those. I want to first let's say hi to Carl and congratulations to Carl.
Yes.
And
Carl.
And yes, yeah, I know. We're so happy for you. Remember, Carl, that we are here to provide you guidance, support, and so on. But really, it comes from you and changing your mindset and changing the way you look at things and the prayers of the community, which you can't get any better with this community, honestly. But I think we all feel like we got something because you did.
Yeah.
I really do.
Oh, I
And
know. I know
what I
how
love about,
excited
yeah,
I am. For sure.
me
You
too. I
know.
got goosebumps, Carl. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I do.
Let's
Yep.
apologize
I
because our cameras, our links are out of sync, and so we're
oh no,
overlapping each other. And I'm not sure when Alice stops talking and when I start talking, and so I
that's okay.
apologize for our crossing over.
Yeah, as you can see, I have a very faint uh connection. It's kind of fuzzy, and that's what happens to me sometimes out here in the country, and I'm sorry about that, but it's better than not being here at all. So
Right?
yeah, that's the way I look at it. And so hello to Sonia, hello to um, 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 Imelda, Tropical Empress, and everybody's just so happy for you, Carl. Laura Hammond Davis is here. Hi, Laura. Teresa Levine, Lottie.
Peace, Mama.
Teresa
Marilla.
Hedarian. Hello, dear. Yeah. Cheryl,
Did
Carolyn,
Marilla have a
Peter,
birthday?
and
Happy birthday,
and
Marilla.
Marilla. She had a birthday the same day as my husband on the 18th. Yeah.
There you
Happy
go.
birthday, Marilla. Yeah. And let's see. We also have Hypnicity, and her stepson is 38 today. Yay! To be 38 again. Ah. Eliza
Well, I'm
Bassett,
almost
aloha.
38 backwards.
Hi, Viviani. There you go. Let's see. I want to make sure. Rhonda Q is here. Sherry Laidler is here. Jen Bowles. Hello, darlings. Okay. Yes, we can give you one, Carl. Sure. It's going to be a really good one because this particular Sabbat or Sabbath, or I'm not any good with the pronunciation, but
That's
this
okay.
means mostly good blessings. So everybody will
Yep.
do really well.
Because
okay, hypnicity.
Sabbath,
Yeah.
if you think Sabbath, it's correct to say
True.
Sabbath or Sabbat.
Yep. Yep.
Or Espa.
That's right. Hi, Emmy J. Yeah, Emmy J's here. And yes, Jen. Oh, it's 111 there, Viviani. All right.
Yay.
Imelda. Hi, Peace Mama. It's nice to see you. Marilla wants a reading. All right. Oh, Carl, we love you. Just remember that when you feel, because we all go through these times. We have to walk in the darkness, and when the light comes, we have to be happy that we've made it, and yet remember and be humbled by it and be grateful for it, because nothing's static. So I'm not saying bad things are coming. I'm just saying we have to go with the flow. Go with the flow. Okay. Emmy J, got you. But we are happy for you. Yeah. All right. Okay. Things are going south, Carolyn. I'm so sorry. We'll do a reading for you, sweetheart. Yeah. Denise. All right. Very good. Okay, Tropical Empress. I got it. All right. So I have about 11 folks, and we'll get to you. We want to talk a little bit about some of the symbology. Right. So fun. Yeah.
So Litha is also celebrating Danu. She's often called Anu, which takes me down a rabbit hole because we have Anu Aki of the Hopi prophecy. We have the Anunnaki of Mesopotamia, the giants and the Zoroastrianism. And so she is the goddess of the earth. And her legend is that she began the Tuatha De Danann. And the Tuatha were once these giants that battled in the ancient Celtic land of Ireland, Scotland, and when it was all part of one thing, the Pictish and okay. So she represents the fruitfulness and the fact that these giants, and if you, another thing, the story to think about is Jack and the Beanstalk. He climbs the beanstalk and he finds the giants, and then he gets rid of the giants by chopping down the beanstalk, right?
Correct.
And he fell into it because he got this magic cow. Somebody tricked him, right?
Yeah.
But in the end, he got the golden harp and he got the golden egg, and
he did. He did okay, right? For himself. Yeah. He went through the trials and tribulations to get to the treasure.
Right. Yeah. So the legend is that those giants went underground, which makes me think again of the Hopi, Anu, Aki, which are the ant people that live underground, and they became the fairy folk, and the pixies and the brownies and the gnomes and the leprechauns and all of those little legendary elementals. But they were once the giants. And when you read the Hopi prophecy, this is what happened. They were giants, and that wasn't working. And so that world was destroyed, and they became the ant people. As they were, the good ones were pulled out, like Noah's story, the good ones were pulled out, and they went underground so that they could propagate again when the land dried out. So all of these cultures that celebrate Midsummer's Eve also have that similar flood story, that similar battle with the giant story.
They do. All these stories are connected. Absolutely. Yeah.
Very connected. From Machu Picchu to the Egyptian pyramids, and to all, to, let's go to Ohio. Let's all go to Ohio and go to Serpent Mound. Now there's
Cuyahoga, right?
Thing. Yeah, in Cuyahoga. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the valley. Yeah. I mean, when
there's
I
one in New Hampshire,
Virginia, I would drive past it all the time when I would drive up from Virginia.
Sure. There's one in New Hampshire that I went to, or my friend owns it, actually. It's called America's Stonehenge. And I went there in 1987 for the harmonic convergence. And they always do a solstice celebration. They've always done it. And so, and it's a very old site they've excavated. And it's people that have been here forever and ever. So,
yep.
It's wonderful.
Michigan has one underwater in Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
Ours is sunken.
Yeah, that's right. Wow. By the way, I found another really interesting documentary.
Awesome.
It's on PBS. I had to buy it, but I don't care because I buy movies once in a while to watch, and it's on Pompeii and the excavations they're doing there, and it's amazing. The things that we will find. They had a fresco of a pizza from 2,500 years ago. It was on the wall. It was a pizza. I mean, it was funny. It was great. It was wonderful.
Well, and now they've peeled away everything and
God, yes.
Yes. I'm just so excited. I subscribe to PBS because, I'm
I love it.
Sesame Street believer.
Well, yeah, not only that, but we're history nerds. We like all that stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I should, I will look that up tonight.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. So hello, Peace Mama. Welcome. And thank you for your kind words about the community. I agree with you, of course. And it is something that, wait a minute, don't do that. It is something that we all kind of have felt for a long time. And that's why we're trying to get the word out too, because it's not just my channel, but everybody's channel, and how we bring each other together is wonderful. So we're so happy you found us and that you're here with us. And thank you for your post. That's very, very nice. Yeah.
So
you're a history nerd.
Go ahead. Well, I was just going to make note. My altar for summer is different because once I'm doing so many different things, I kind of just throw stuff out. And I have a bunch of pop-up floral cards. That becomes part of my summer altar.
Right.
They were birthday cards, or I just liked them and bought them.
You just liked them.
And I've got like the whole room is scattered with birthday greetings like this. Not just because of mine, but my oldest son is a summer baby. My baby brother is a summer baby. My Penny Poniatowski is a summer baby. And Ron, her husband, is his birthday was yesterday or the 19th. Okay. So yeah, I mean, we're all a bunch of summer babies around here, except for my poor brother. That's really great. Pisces. So
but we love Pisces too. So look at I pulled one of the cards that says summer solstice, like the sun, spread your ray of light and ignite the light in others.
Right.
And we can't help it if we're happy and it's a beautiful day. We can't help but shine like the sun. So there you go. Yeah.
So did you go through the book at all?
I haven't gone through the book. No.
Okay, so this is a new one on me.
Okay.
And on the money magic card, like I've been blowing cinnamon in the door, just like Valerie, for years.
Yes.
For abundance. But the money magic card in the book has a spell. And let's do a spell right now. I'm not going to tell you what I wrote on my bay leaves, but somewhere here I have a knife. I can't see it because the light's so bright. Oh, come on. Grizzly, you have to get off of my lap. It's just too much. Thank you. So you take a green pepper. Green represents wealth, right? Money. Right. Money is represented by green wealth, whether it's gold, silver, or paper. And I'm going to cut a triangle.
Okay.
As a plug.
Hi, Juanita.
In the side, right? And pop that out. Come on. All right. And you can see inside we have all of those seeds. Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't feed her, put her in a pumpkin shell. Today she's going in a green pepper shell.
Okay.
And then on bay leaves, and you're supposed to take 3 of them, you write your intentions and you put them inside of the bay leaf.
Oh, okay.
All right. And Grizzly, I hope you didn't eat that 3rd one, wherever it went. Oh, I can't find it. Well, I will, and then I will put it in there. And then you take a sprinkle of cinnamon.
Yeah. So what she's doing is a money magic. This is a money magic thing, everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Right. And so now I have cinnamon and 3 bay leaves with intention of what I would like to manifest inside here. You put the plug back on.
Oh.
Into place.
Okay.
And then you take green ribbon or yarn or anything that you can that is green. And you begin to wrap
this is
that.
Martha Stewart. Thank you for joining us with Martha Stewart.
She's Polish too, you know.
Is she really?
And you begin to wrap it.
All right.
So you're supposed to wrap it all the way up as best you can. You set it on your altar for the 3 days of celebration. And then you can dispose of it in any way in which you want. I'm going to throw it into the compost pile because I doubt if the seeds will survive. And if they do, then I'll have pepper plants next year. And another thing I use to decorate my altar with is Groucho feathers. These are her tail feathers. She incorporates all the colors. Yeah. She has all the colors.
And they fall out? They just fall out? Groucho's tail feathers
birds
fall out?
molt.
Oh,
Birds
I didn't know
molt.
that. Okay. Yeah, okay.
They shed.
Or you go, wait a minute, Groucho.
Especially out in the wild, because they get beat up from the weather, from flying against the elements. Yeah. So, but even her in a cage, and new growth comes in and pushes the old one out, just like our hair.
Okay, I get it. Sure, makes sense. Yeah,
right.
Makes sense. Wow. Yep.
And then the other two cards I got for just the heck of it was cloud scrying. Well, who doesn't make images out of the clouds?
Oh, right.
I'm still doing
Especially Annie Bear does. Yeah.
Right. And time to mulch and manure. So it's time to get in your garden and turn it over and put some food on it.
Excellent.
So those are three things.
Excellent. Lorraine, you're okay, honey. So I'm going to tell you what I pulled out that also has representation for this season, which could be summer solstice / LITHIA, and anything in the lower colors of the chakras. So you've got your orange, you've got your beautiful yellow citrine. And I love this. I believe this is sunstone. So there's that. And I have the golden heart quartz. I love. So beautiful. And I pulled out this beautiful shell that my friend had bought me when she went overseas a long time ago. It almost looks like fake, but I don't think it is. It's gorgeous. And it said that wands are important to make at this time. You could make wands. Yes. So I have a particular wand. Yep. And I have this wand as well. And this has stones on it. But
I love that.
There was something else. Oh, my red coral. It's the only piece of red that I really use. It's a rough coral. I used to tell Keith to wear it. It's kind of got masculine energy in it, but it's from the root chakra. Of course, red is the root. So you got red, orange, and yellows, and greens, of course, are summer colors. So you can always have greens. And I ended up with an orange. Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. Well, in the blue, you have butterflies, but it's the blue of water. So other stones like lapis lazuli and labradorite, those are others to bring, especially labradorite, because it's so opalescent and
it's grounding too.
Get the golds in there. And then another one would be
it's like this. Gorgeous.
Carnelian would be a good one. Amber, yes, that's a beauty. I have one a very similar shape. They could be bookends.
They could be bookends. Yeah. Here's another one. You don't need a huge one. Here's a palm stone. So they're very small. That's
I love that.
Yeah.
So another thing I'm doing, this side is still wet, is I got a new tree, and I'm so excited because I've been wanting a dwarf Japanese maple. Now I have to set this up. You remember the band King Crimson?
Yep. Yes.
They're still out there playing.
And okay.
They're doing, in fact, they just released a new album. And their very first album was The Court of the Crimson King. Well, the variety of this tree is the Crimson Queen. So underneath her tree, she's already got a dragon. But to help call in the elementals, I'm making a castle. Now, I got lucky, and I found this shape at Michael's, spray painted it. Yeah. I'm gluing rocks onto it. And then I'm going to go in and glue some other smaller varieties to fill up the gaps. And then I'm going to put heavy lacquer on it. And then I got new gnomes to put underneath her so that it has a separate village theme over there all by itself. And it's going to be the Court of the Crimson Queen.
You should make your house honestly, you should make your house a museum, or you could have so
many people say
that. Got all kinds of yeah. It would be awesome. You know what I thought those were? I thought those were marshmallows.
Well, you could do it with that too.
Sure. And you have little critters coming to eat them. So yeah.
Yeah, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The other thing I have here sitting beside me is this beautiful, I got from Diana. She braided the sweetgrass.
Thank you.
Last year. And it smells so good. So that, these types of things are very important for the solstice as well.
Right.
That
right.
sweetgrass, Palo Santo, or sage.
Yeah. Palo Santo. Yeah.
Yes.
Peridot is another good one. That's such a protective stone. Peridot and prehnite. I wear prehnite.
Yes, I wear prehnite too.
With my green turquoise.
There you go.
And this one is also
prehnite. Kay says she's always wanted to build a little fairy garden in her backyard. I think you should, Kay. I think you should. It would
dollar
be.
Store
You have little gnomes and fairies. Yeah.
The dollar store has a plethora of stuff.
They do. They do. Actually, I have a very cute area in my front yard that we made to put the dog's ashes. And last year we did that. And then I have fairies and angels all around them. And there's a huge tree where Keith had the vines growing up the tree. So it's just kind of so I just feel like it's a special area where the fae hang out, and all the angels and all the little gnomes and things like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and
yeah, you should. Hi, Kelly Studs.
That's definitely how to help call in the elementals. And you'll find that where you start building it, you're going to discover, it's on a ley line. May not be the 5th type, the dragon line, but you're going to find that the elementals are going to start showing up. And you're going to see signs left behind from them of joy, like fairy rings of mushrooms, extra plants that you didn't expect to pop up, just coming up naturally, like they find a seed and bring it and plant it for you. I have some, actually, it did happen to me. I've got sage growing and I didn't put it there. And it's in the middle of one of my work areas. It's where the fairies go to work.
Yeah.
Where the fairies go to work. I have several different villages around.
That's amazing. All right. So we've got about 11 people that would love readings. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll start with that. The readings are closed because we took them earlier. We have LITHIA cards, sorry, and I have new moon cards if you want to move. So I'm going to pull one and one is what I'll do for each of you. And and a solstice message is the same pretty much as LITHIA because it's just the pagan name for the summer solstice. So there you go. So we have Carl. Carl. Now, hopefully, you know a little bit more about what it is, Carl, and it is your energies and your ability to pull this all together, or the spirits to help you to pull your life all together at this time, is a fantastic blessing for you, and it's a beautiful part. I don't know how hot it is over there where you are. I don't know what the season's like over there, but it is solstice everywhere. So. Oh, wow. This is great. All right. So what I pulled is sun magic for you. And it says, don't allow the power of your light to scare you into dimming yourself. So I love that you shared with that lawyer when you posted it, you shared that you have this community or that that's wonderful. A lot of people won't do that, Carl. A lot of people don't, there's a feeling, it's weird, and all that. So that's keeping your light shining bright. You affect other people that are around you. And then it says, I allow stillness to reveal and heal. How beautiful. So it's time to reflect right now. And that's what you're doing. You're reflecting, and it's a great reflection, and you've made it through.
That's what my cards are showing. This is like, you made it through. I'm going to pull from the dragon deck. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, so I got the lemonade card, but it's a 22. I love that. 22 is a portal number, right? And tomorrow is the 22nd.
Yes.
And it's lemonade. Make the most of the situation by opening your mind to new possibilities. Carl, you did it. As hard as it was, you remained in a place of faith. And so, darn your camera, sit still. You made lemonade. And this was the air dragon who kept you getting above the situation, helped you rise above the things that weren't exactly what you needed or what was promised. But staying in that light of yours allowed room for the universe to answer you.
Wow. There you go. There you go, Carl. Oh, fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. All right. You guys, you really tug at me in the chat, the things that you post and the way that you interact. And there's a couple things I just want to mention. Carl is a 22, by the way, Diana.
Oh,
numerologically. Yes. Yeah. But isn't that something? Yeah, I know. Anyway, Kelly says, divine spirit within me, guide me to my highest good this day. Move my mind, move my body, move my words, move my emotions so I can be my best and serve my best and experience the best. Now that, my dear, is a wonderful mantra. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for sharing it with us. It's a very valuable, and it would be valuable to all of us.
Yeah.
There was somebody else that said something, and I don't know if I can find it now, but just you guys are just as important in any kind of interactions we have here on the chat. You in the chat are 50%. And I won't even claim 50 here. I'm just saying your words, your kindnesses, you're part of the show. And that's the way I work with it anyway. So thank you. There isn't enough. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, sure. Put the link in for Diana. She is listed as oil painter on YouTube. She does do some personal discussions. She doesn't really have shows of her own, but she's on our channel. Yes.
It's hard,
and you can always
it's hard for me at this time.
Yeah. But you can always email
her. I see how hard you work. Kudos to you, especially. But I see how hard everybody else works. And
everybody works. Yeah.
I'm got so many things outside of the house to do. Like yesterday, all of my stuff is still in the car because yesterday I had an event where I was reading tarot cards during a music festival. So I wasn't, everything's still in the car and my altar looks like.
So I did put in her email. I did put her email in if you want to ever ask, to get a reading from her. She can do it with you or whatever you want to ask her a question, whatever, because she's very good about that. It may not be immediate because she's busy, but she will get back to you eventually. And she also does astrological readings for you, charts for you. And she can tell you that information if you contact her. Okay. So, I'm going to go here first, only because I'm a little concerned. Why are things going south for you, my dear? So let's just say a quick prayer that things are going to be A-okay. Her husband's going in for surgery Monday. We send lots of love and healing to Peter. But Carolyn, if you're not feeling well either, we're sending you the same. And let's see what we can find for you. Oh, wow. So I got daisies for you, Carolyn, from the LITHIA.
Everything's
coming up, daisies. It's says there's a whisper of a glimpse of opportunities to fill your life with joy. So I'm going to guess wildflowers would be really wonderful if you could get somebody to go pick them and bring them into you, and you could enjoy them. They could be daisies. They could be, I know, those little purple flowers. I don't know what grows around your area. But remember that. And it says that love and intimacy flow into your life effortlessly. And I do believe you are well loved. And I do believe it's not an effort, because I think we all love you effortlessly. So remember that, Carolyn.
Carolyn, they're showing me hot coals simmering. Like the fire is still ready to go, and all you got to do is stir it up and add some more fuel, and you'll be feeling better. So these are probably two of the solutions to help that happen. I got first the number 24 card, Mermaid, 6, reduces to 6. Let the allure of the mythical sirens seduce your curiosity. Magic awaits you. So, time for spell work. Right? And then the magenta dragon, which is also a good Lisa color. And the magenta dragon enables you to bring forward your soul's wisdom. Awaken your soul and memories of the higher spiritual understanding that you have. Prepare for accelerated ascension.
There goes the chimes.
The chimes. Right
if
on
anybody
time.
has earphones, if anybody has earphones on right this moment, you might want to pull them off your head, because I'm going to ding something, and it may be, if you had earphones on, it would really be too loud for you. But I'm just going, this is 4,160 hertz. It's an angel vibration. So I'm just going to let that go. And so it is.
So mote it be.
All right, Carolyn. We love you, dear. Love you very much. All right. A solstice message for hypnicity.
All right.
Hypnicity. Hypnicity.
Oh. Merlin just says, dig it, girl.
Dig it. Can you dig it? That's right.
Yeah, that's another good tune.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday, but I can remember all the lyrics to all the songs from the 70s.
Oh, my little Cancerian.
And maybe a few from the 60s,
Oh, yeah. Especially 1968. Yeah. The James Gang runs again.
Remember the one? Remember Spill the Wine? Remember Eric Burden? Spill the wine.
Eric Burden. All right. Sky pilot. He blesses the boys as they fly away.
All right, dear. I'm wondering, is your cat come back, Hypnicity? I hope so. I have hanging baskets, and look, there's iced tea and butterflies and lights outside, and oh my God, there's you and Keith sitting out there enjoying the outside. And look, oh my God, look, is that? No, that's a cat. That's a cat.
I love it.
That's a cat. I didn't even see that before. It says, lean into the essence of receiving, for there await the things you've been telling yourself are out of reach. Do not tell yourself things are out of reach. Everything is available. Everything is already available for you. And to trust in the mystery of life. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I got the mermaid again.
Wow. Okay.
Let the allure of the mythical siren seduce your curiosity. Magic awaits. And the dragon card to go with her. Air and water dragon. This helps you connect to your higher frequencies. Trust your intuition. Develop your psychic abilities. Be open to the enlightenment. Express your inner song. And hypnicity, that's exactly what you're doing.
It is. It is. And you know what else, hypnicity? By changing your, what's the word I want to say? By changing your mind about what you want for this cat and wanting him to be happy, you never know what happens because you've let it go. At this point, you just want him to be happy. You know, maybe secretly you'd love to see him again, but it's okay. You've released it. And releasing it sometimes allows the flow to come through. So I'm just going to say that. All right. What deck is the mermaid card from? Viviani wishes to know.
The LITHIA deck.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I didn't see it in mine. Okay. It's the Seasons of the Witch LITHIA deck. Yeah. These are just great. I've got pretty much all of them. I think they're making one more. What is the one that's really long?
Well,
Lusa Stanger, Lusa something or other. I haven't got that yet. Is it Luthangaria?
We don't have Lugenstad. We're going to get Lugenstad, okay. And then we have the rest of them. We have Sawe, Yule, Imbol, Astara, Beltane, Lisa, and Maban. But Lugenstad.
Yeah, we do have Maban. Yeah. All right. We're only going to we need one more. The thing is, you can't use them all year round. Or maybe you could.
Well, you can. Because
yeah, you could say, I'm feeling today LITHIA energy. So I'm going to use these. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree.
Or you need to call in that energy.
Call in the energy, correct. Now, I'm going to say that having a name with honey in it is a really important LITHIA thing. Because I think honey isn't honey part of the LITHIA as well? I thought so. Yeah.
Starting to harvest the honey from the hives.
Harvest the honey. Yeah. And honey, I miss you, but I'm feeling good. All right. Ooh. By any chance, Sonia, have you ever done the salute to the sun? Do you know what the salute? It's a yoga thing that you do this, that you bend down and you got the sun
part
salute.
Of the whole chaturanga.
Sun salutation. And the 38 is an 11. It says, praise the temple that carries your spirit. Support is needed. So take better care. It's an admonition just to eat right, take some exercise in, stay the course. Especially what I really love, and it's one of the cards, is the where you go, farmers market. I love the summer farmers markets. Oh my God. And it's got heirloom tomatoes in there as well. It says here, I am the weaver of my reality. Look at that. How beautiful. There's your full moon card, honey. All right.
So I got scavenger hunt from the LITHIA deck.
Ooh.
Camera, knock it off. Right? What you thought was hidden is right there in plain view. Scavenger hunt. It's number 32, so that also reduces to 5, which can also be, it's in the chaos there somewhere. Dark blue galactic dragon, who is on your side today, helps you listen to the voice of the universe, ignite the codes of your master blueprint, assess cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. That's perfect with that moon. Well, did you see the moon last night? Can you imagine what it's like tonight when it is actually full? I mean, it was humongous. Such a super
I'm going to practice all my howling techniques tonight, Diana.
There you go. Yeah. I got a couple right
I'll
here.
scare the children.
Going.
My dogs do that. They will howl with me. We have a ball.
Yeah. Oh,
all right,
Gloria
Jen.
says hello that
So
way.
Jen, I'm thinking of you, Jen, in the dream we decoded for you a couple of weeks ago, whatever it was, where you're out in the sun, your feet are in the grass, and there's water nearby, and it's summertime. And she did find out she's going in July to have some more surgery done. So we're sending all kinds of love. But nurture, 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 Jen. Nurture yourself, because you can bust up some of that if you do. You really can. Yeah, it's all here. Ooh. And they want you not only to sit in the sun, but also to go out and stargaze.
Awesome.
Oh my. Especially tonight, I guess, with the full moon, if you can see it. It takes a lot of courage to reach for the stars, to expand the self, but it's possible. So believe in the possibility of all things, including all healing that can be done. And it says, I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. There you go. Beautiful.
This is in alignment as per usual. The silver lunar dragon.
Oh, ooh, how beautiful.
Goes right there with the stargazing. Bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your casual chakra. Relax. Lean into it. This surgery is going to go fine. And then, because everything is coming up roses.
Oh, yeah.
The soft fell upon your flesh is ready to release its thorns. So this last one should put you in better shape and put you back together. This next surgery.
Much love. This next surgery. Yeah. And we're all in there 30. With you. I just want you to know that. Yeah. I want you to know that. You know, it's funny. When I went in for my first bariatric surgery back in the 90s, I found a tape that was healing into surgery. And you listen to it. And I told them I wanted to hear it through the whole surgery. I don't know if they let me do that. But it was, when you come out of this surgery, you're going to start healing so fast, you'll be able to get up, you know, faster than normal, this and that. Well, I don't know if it was that or just my belief that that was it. But I had the surgery, let's say at 9 a.m. I was walking the halls at 3. I was actually up and walking the halls. So it's very, very powerful. Yeah. It was amazing. Well, I don't know where to find that, but it was valuable. Yeah.
The Roses card was 30, which of course is a 3, which is community. And when it comes to surgery, it's a whole community of doctors working on you, from your anesthesiologist to the guy performing the actual surgery to the team of nurses handing you the tools.
Of course.
So yeah, that's a valuable tool. So
and some of them, you know, some of them talk about golf and all kinds of crazy things while they're doing surgery. I'd rather be listening to some powerful message coming in for me, not, you know, oh, you know, my wife, she went there and did this.
Can you sterilize these earbuds, please, and make sure they stay in my ears? Play a little slow hand for me, will you?
Right.
Keep Clapton coming.
All right. So we got Imelda here. Message for you today. Thank you so much. Looks like we're going to spill over just a little bit of time here, but I have to tell you that I do have a reading to do at 11:30, which is, but that's in another half hour or so, and it's on Zoom. So yeah, today's kind of a crazy day. I'm also at 1 o'clock. I'm doing I got a survey to do for Meta on Zoom, and I get paid. Yeah, I got asked to do a survey. And I'm not happy about some things, and they're going to hear about it.
Well, and guess what, Alice? Right? Right?
Yep. I'll tell everybody. Well, so I had my numerology done by Deb Zacco, and she says that my name, Aley Martin, is great, but it could be better for me if I just tried it spelled it this way, spelled it that way, whatever. And I said, why don't you just look up Alice? Because that's my real name. And actually, she said, if you have people call you Alice until the end of the year, you will be very bountiful. Let's see how it works. In other words, let's see how it works. My problem is I really love the name Aley. So, but I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it. Yeah. Because it was my name. I named myself. So, oh, you got daisies, Imelda. Oh my goodness, you and Carolyn should be out walking in the wildflowers. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. It's a glimpse of the opportunities to fill your life with joy. So, Imelda, walk into the joy that life brings, whether that just be hearing an owl hoot, seeing a child laugh. Those are the small things that make us very happy. And little flowers, little wildflowers. It says also to forgive and let go for the full moon with loving ease. And she certainly looks, I guess I should probably do this because they'll, but anyway, yeah. Don't have to be out howling at the moon naked, but
Well, that looks like the ending or beginning of a sunset.
Oh, the salute to the sun. Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Yeah. Yes.
But bend down and touch your toes, baby, before you kick back and do a down dog.
That's right.
Down dog, up dog. Yeah. Grizzly's really good at them. So sun salutation is get out there, praise the temple that carries your soul and your spirit. And then we have the golden orange dragon. Expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those that are in need. Remember, you're magnificent.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah. You got two great cards.
Magnificent.
There. And
we got to remember our magnificence. Yeah. Look at what it took to conspire to make you and bring you to wherever you are. It isn't just mom. It's dad had to be there at some point. And if you're adopted, then those people had to be waiting for you. Your partners, your friends, where you live, what you're doing. Oh my God, it's magnificent.
Your whole family.
Oh, that's cool. Tropical,
right?
Yeah, that's right.
Village.
And all of us here right now have all conspired to get together at some point. I want everybody to know who's
the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and the moon up above. Let me tell you about
love. So we got Morella, Sherry, Emmy J, Denise, Tropical Empress, Lorraine, and Val. So we got half an hour to do this, and or a little bit less than half an hour. So let's get on it. All right. So Morella. Da 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 da. Wildflowers. I bet that's you and Linda De Gonzalez out in the beautiful flowers where you live. How about that? Sipping tea or coffee, looking at the moon. Oh my God. When you allow yourself to imagine wildly, worlds of worlds are created. That's a neat one, huh? Worlds of worlds are created. And if you focus and intend, you can shape energy in any direction. And that's what Diana did yesterday. There was a storm coming in and she pushed it out and it never came in.
It never came. It was thundering and lightning and raining all around us and nobody could believe it. But one arm was that way and one arm was that way. And my brother's standing there. He's going, these clouds are going like this and they're just going. And they're all trying to tell me, it's going to rain. It's going to rain. You're going to see. It's going to pour. We're going to be in this big blah, blah, blah. The police told us to get in the shelter. I said, it ain't going to happen here. And then I just said, never doubt a woman named Diana. Everything's coming up roses.
Oh, Ethel,
Morella, you got roses.
Oh, Morella. There you go.
Yeah. This is the third time for this card. Soft petal fell upon your flesh. is ready to release the thorns. And then I love it. You got the white dragon from Orion.
Oh, another white dragon.
Isn't he gorgeous?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. Congratulations. Everything's coming up roses. Ethel Berman.
Oh my God, Diana. You're so funny. I love working with you. You're a hoot. By the way, Diana will be on with Valerie and I tonight on Illumination Portal. And we're going to just add more merriment to that. That will be at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And you can figure out what the time is in your zone. But there you go. So Sherry Laidler has lost her crystals. Do you know where they are?
Oh, no.
Diana? You're sitting on them again.
Let me ask Merlin what he did with them.
Okay. I get them on a windowsill, but I don't know. Okay.
Which could be. They're in the back of something, a drawer, or got stuck in between like the headboard and mattress, or something like they've slipped.
Oh, they're stuck. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Did you have them in the car in a pouch? I'm seeing a string in between two seats, like where the seat comes to the back.
That's where my phone gets stuck all the time. Yeah, I lose my phone down there and I can't find it. Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Go through the car. Look through the car.
Yeah. Are they in a pouch? Yeah, Valerie says the same thing. Are they in a pouch? Yeah. All right. Oh, you think the elementals took in a pink pouch? They're in a pink pouch.
Well, I'll tell you what. Merlin hid my stone on me on purpose. The elementals brought it back and made it visible. It's right under your nose. It's right. Wouldn't it be great if the scavenger card came up? They're just disguising it so you can't see it.
Okay. All right. And this is really funny. Annie Bear just came in. So hello, Annie Bear. But look at this. I'm going to pull a card for Sherry. And it's what you do, which is cloud scrying.
There you go.
It says, be still, for it's the act of patience that guides and is met with clarity. That's why they wanted you to know to be still and be patient, because you'll remember. You will remember where to go to fix it, to find it. And meet resistance with kindness. Say, okay, if you want to play with my stones for a little while, you have at it. But when you're done playing with them, you need to return them to me because I need them. There you go. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to show you this one first. Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Sunshine Yellow Dragon. There's your topaz.
Oh.
That helps you to help animals, serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. And then bike riding. Go to the car. Look in the seats in the car.
Yeah.
This is like the number one card. It is in the stillness and presence of the journey that you will find yourself exactly where you need to be.
We both got stillness. We both got a card that had the word. I don't hear that word all the time. Right.
And the fact that, it's a bike ride, but, exercise can be putting your mind in a stillness that you don't get any other way. The same thing with driving a car. It's mesmerizing. And how many times do you lose track of stuff in the car?
Well, I do. So, I have to tell you, Sherry, too, I've dropped stuff to the right of me in my car bucket seat, and it was stuck down between the thing in the middle and the bottom. and it took me forever to get to it. I couldn't find glasses that way, and I couldn't find my phone that way, and I was all over the place looking. So it's worth a try. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Peace Mama. That's nice. All right. Emmy J would love a message. Here's my message for you, Emmy J. I hope you're still here. Don't park too close to a fire hydrant.
Yeah, that could be detrimental.
Stopping realizing it could be expensive, right? Could be very expensive. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, welcome, Emmy J. Sorry, I'm in that silly mode today, which just means that it's got the energy of the day is light. So I love it. You got the scavenger hunt. You got what you thought was hidden is hiding in plain sight. Wow. That's interesting. So whatever you're missing out on or you can't find as well, and maybe this is a message to all of us. What we think is missing in ourselves is hiding in plain sight. All we have to do is look in the mirror and say we're fine just the way we are. My emotions move through cycles and connect me to my truth. There's your moon card.
Yeah. Wow. So I've got the golden dragon, expands your light for your ascension. Be a peaceful warrior, help those in need, remember your magnificence. So I love it. I love it. It's breaking free for sure. And then the next one is garden beds, a portal, 11, the number 11 card. Sometimes it's difficult to see how hard you're working when you don't provide space for reflection. Now, how true is that?
How true is it? Yeah, it is. And that's what I'm going through right now, actually, because I'm not teaching as many classes, and all of a sudden I have time to reflect. I have some time to do something different. Yeah.
There awesome. You go. Yay.
Summer. So Denise, you're having a birthday. So here's our Cancer for today, because today turned into Cancer, and that's part of LITHIA is Cancer. So that's fabulous. That's fabulous. And you love the full moons. Well, you get out there and make some full moon tea.
Yep. Start brewing it now.
Start brewing it now. Yeah. Oh, all right. So I got for you a light worker. And how beautiful is that? The transmutation of shadow is needed when seeking the light that guides you. So it's just actually asking you to let go of those things that dragged you down, perhaps in the last year, and bring more light into your life and beauty, and watch the beauty surround you. That's fabulous. And then it says to consciously eat, and it will nourish you. And that goes along with the farmers markets. When you go there, I don't know about you, but I eat more of every fruit and vegetable in the summer because it's so good and fresh. So, yeah.
So I have hummingbird. Ooh. The winds beneath your wings are shifting, and if you don't pay attention, you might lose flight. Oh, stop.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I love hummingbirds. I have a ring that has a little hummingbird on it.
Do you?
I do.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, I do.
Tiny
that's
hummingbird.
Lovely. And then you got the earth and air dragon. Represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced. Ground your visions. Manifest your hopes and dreams. Two of the same thing, right? I mean,
and the same thing. That's right.
Yeah, goes along with your reading.
They've been showing up, she said. Yeah, that's awesome, Denise. So if I don't see you before your birthday, happy birthday, my dear. Yeah. And Lorraine, you've been eating salads with strawberries and blueberries in them. My daughter does that. She likes a good salad with some fruit in it as well.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Especially blueberries.
Sometimes. Yeah, but seeds also, like sunflower seeds or what are those little tiny ones?
Chia.
They're good.
Chia
Tropical
seeds,
Empress.
sesame seeds.
Yeah. Chia pet.
Hemp. Hemp. She's probably putting hemp in it.
Hemp hearts. Hemp hearts. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. All right. So let's see. Ooh, I got a cool one for you. I've not pulled this one before. All right. So I have that you should be doing some herb crafting. It says, allow your roots to dive into the depths. Your spirit is calling you for grounding. So look at all the things she's doing. She's got some flowers. There's butterflies around her, mirror work. And she's got her candles and so on. And she's just enjoying the beauty of the summer's bounty, it looks like. And it says, I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. And that's not only a full moon card, but that's a LITHIA card, because look at it. It's got the butterfly, and those things represent LITHIA. So yeah, celebrate, dance to the music.
Celebrate, dance to the music. That's right. And I got daisies. I love it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi,
There's
Jamie.
a whisper of and a glimpse of opportunities to fill your life with joy. Let me tell you, herb crafting. I've got comfrey is simmering right now. The house smells like chocolate.
Oh.
And then for your dragon card, you got the deep blue dragon. Keeps you safe by clearing your pathway.
There you
and
go.
The rest
your
of the
pathway to do herb crafting.
Yeah, right. The trust what you trust that you are protected. Walk your path of light.
Yeah. Walk your path. Beautiful. Beauty. All right. So we have, I'm going to do Valerie, and then Lorraine, I've got your question up, and we'll do you last. Okay. So right. Valerie, you would love a reading. And
absolutely.
I'm going to leave these cards out for the whole day, because we're going to probably pull cards tonight as well. So if you didn't get a reading today, you can come back if you can tonight. It's up to you, of course. Ooh, guess what I got, Valerie? Just what I was saying. Farmers market. Remember to distinguish abundance from wholeness. Choose wisely and intentionally. And actually, you've been going through, you said you were going through some detoxing, and now it's time to eat from the farmer's market, Valerie.
There you
go. And just, put your hat on, get your basket, bring your granddaughter. I love eating, I love those pickling cukes. I don't feel like you can find those anywhere but a farmer's market. And you surrender to the power of prayer and protection and devotion. What you got, honey?
My crown's slipping.
Your crown.
I got sun tea.
Ooh, okay.
Right.
That would go well with the farmer's market, wouldn't it?
It sure would. Slow, intentional, delicious, interweaving with little holds. Let me look at that. Interweaving life with little holds of more magic than you can possibly imagine, possibly think. And then you got pure white dragon.
Oh, there you go, Val.
Right from Orion. Here we go. Transforms the ascension, which you've just gone through, knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. And knowing Valerie the way I do, that is a path she's definitely on.
Definitely. Thank you, Valerie. All right. So we got this last question, and we will work on it. But then I got to really fly out the window here, because I've got to get to my meeting with the other person.
We'll be back in a couple hours.
We'll be back tonight. Yeah, we'll be back tonight. Okay. So this, she got it. What does this message mean? A few mornings ago, I saw a black ghost dog vanish in front of my eyes. A lot depends, Lorraine, on how do you feel about black dogs? First of all, were you frightened? Were you startled were you? I want to know what emotion you were getting from this, if you wouldn't mind sharing.
Well, passing through, but passed on your path as a symbol of paying attention. All is not as it seems.
Okay.
Hidden dangers. Hidden dangers, but what looks to be dangerous is not necessarily so. Black dogs have that ominous appearance to them, and some of them are pansies. True. You know, I mean, all dogs can be an either or situation, but I would take this as just be aware. He was placed in your path for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely. So be aware. Yeah, she wasn't frightened. She just wanted to know why I was there. And I have here that it was, I pulled a card that says it was a response to some kind of prayer or connection or mantras that God was sending you to say, you know, the dog is man's best friend, but you are, but God or higher source or first cause, whatever you want to call it, is always at your side, even if the dog vanishes. That's kind of what I got. Yeah.
Well, this is the deep blue dragon. And that is, again, this is the protection dog, right? Keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Right. He was moving stuff out of your way. He was placed on your path for a reason. Out of your way. Yeah. Yep. Trust that you are protected. Walk through your path of light, and then sun magic. And you said it was in the morning. Was the sun shining?
Yes.
And it was don't allow the power of, there you go. Don't allow your power, the power of your light, to scare you into dimming yourself. Wow. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yep. You have dragons on your side, and man's best friend is there. Yeah, Valerie says protection. I agree with that. And this little prayer for the full moon says, I'm at home in my body and at peace in my spirit. So
I love it.
I really just think it was an affirmation for you and nothing negative, just because it was black.
Yeah.
Black is just the absence of color. That's all. That's all it is. Yes. You see 37. You see 37, and that's 10, and that's a 1. That's absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yep. That must have been what was on the card, number 37. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Diana, of course. Everybody in the chat, all my wonderful moderators. Thanks for your questions. We love you. Go out and have some fun in the sun, or stay cool, whichever you choose. Bye, everybody.